intern Shauna here, and this Sunday we will be talking about the parable of the weeds. I wanted to offer us in our devotion today a different way of looking at this parable, a new perspective. And so what I wanted to share with you was the spiritual law of duality. The spiritual law of duality. You may have or haven't heard of this before. And so basically what it means is, so here I have a coin and I have one coin. But on one coin there are two sides. So there are two sides to every one coin. And we think that both sides are opposite, but when in fact there are only two extremes of the same thing. It's a really interesting thought. I wanted to share a story with you. So I have a good friend that I went to middle and high school with, and we still communicate with each other today. Now my friend, for most of her life, on the one side of the coin, she struggled with addiction and alcoholism, and it was a battle. And then on the other side of the coin, she overcame it. And with the right people and the resources and the counseling and the help, she had the tools she needed to overcome those challenges and those addictions. But to show how complex our being is, this one coin, is that when she was raised around parents who were also challenged with the same things. So when she grew up, she didn't get the nurturing that she needed. Her parents were not available to her. They were doing the best that they could with what they had, but they weren't able to be the parents that she needed. And so my dear friend who struggled with addiction most of her life until she found the right tools, does that make her a bad person? Absolutely not. It makes her human. Because the human experience is complex. We battle different sides. I've learned so many lessons within this lifetime. I think about how each year I have a new understanding and more wisdom, and I make better choices for myself and I take better care of myself. And so just remember that it isn't as simple as for us to say that there are good and bad people in the world. It's multi-layered, we're multifaceted. We have different sides, different experiences, we learn and we grow. So God's peace to you, St. Stephen. I love you and I miss you. Have a wonderful evening.